Hi. Sorry. Hi, Don Shu, 5th grade, last year of Cousins. Very bad. Just two quick, very concise questions about Representative Hasegawa's comments earlier about manufacturing and innovation creating wealth. One is on the manufacturing kind of conversation here in the United States. You know, what are your proposals in terms of competing with such low cost and increasingly high quality manufacturing centers in like China, and then increasingly now it's Vietnam? And second question related to that, your earlier comments about innovation not creating wealth for anybody but the stakeholders. Mr. Gates, we know about your son and his success and his good works with his announcement of the bill of the Melinda Gates Foundation, but how about the frontline employees and shareholders in the Puget Sound area particularly? I mean, that's real wealth as far as I can count. It shows up in the bank account, so just those two questions.
Yeah, the people who own critical mass of stock in Microsoft or something to where it's actually going to create real wealth that makes a difference in their lives, I don't know that there's that many, frankly. I'm certainly not one of them, and most working families don't have enough disposable income to amass enough to put a critical mass of investment into these corporations that you're talking about. So the real beneficiaries are, there's certainly pension funds that do have that critical mass of capital that they can invest, and the state, the owners of the company who have that critical mass of shareholder ownership. But for regular working people, I don't think there's enough disposable income in anybody's family budgets to amass a critical amount of stocks and create wealth.
May I just a follow-on question before you answer the manufacturing question? You might not know this, Mr. Gates, but if somebody invested $1,000 in 1985 in Microsoft stock, do you know what the metric is that it's worth today with all the splits, and if you just held that $1,000?
I don't have that number, but it's very large.
Yeah. So I think a working family could have afforded $1,000 in 1985. No?
What is the gamble? That's the question. I mean, your odds of hitting that, we would have a lot more.
More likely they'd have put it in Washington Mutual.
No, I mean, I'm not, I'm just wondering, because just from my personal experience growing up, I did see a lot of working class families do benefit from, the innovations that your son did provide America.
Thank you.
But the manufacturing part about competing?
We're approaching 2 o'clock, and so we're going to have to end the questions there. Hopefully we can get through the 4 folks that are there.
Yeah, we got in.
My name is Marilyn Hawkins, and I'm on a furlough day, state employee. But I just wanted to share something I've shared with Representative